Good morning, family and friends. Thank God for another day. I wanted to share something with you that I discovered about myself as I was trying to pursue one of my goals. And today I would like to speak about focus, the reward of focus. I found that as I was trying to go after a goal, I was driving, and when I'm after something, I'm very driven. And I wanted it, and I wanted like so many others want. I wanted immediately, but as I was driving, it dawned on me. You have to be patient. You're on the right course. Just keep going. But I realized I had to ask myself another question: why didn't I already have it, knowing what I know? And it made me think, and it made me search out some things. And one of the things that I was searching out, I googled, I googled millionaire mindset because I've always tried to have a millionaire mindset. I'm one of them people that if I go into a restaurant with other people and certain people decide, well, after the bill comes, well, I had this, you had that, I had, how much are you going? I don't like that. It's a turn off for me and several other people that I know. It's a major turn off. I'd rather pay the whole bill and keep it moving. And I equate that to having a millionaire mindset. I wouldn't go in it if I couldn't afford it. That being said, what I discovered about myself was that I was I was in my own way. I have to get out my own way, and it hit me, and I started taking notes last night as I was thinking about this because I wanted to share this with, cause like I said, I seek to win. I want me to win. I want you to win. If I could save you a couple of steps, so be it. To God be the glory. But I realized that I was in my own way, and I had to ask myself some questions, and and like I said, they were revolving around the millionaire mindset, but I realized that being in my own way was because I wasn't focused. Focus means that you focus directly on the center, that which is in front of you, not to your right, not to your left. I realized that I had a tendency to be on my road that I was on, and I would look to the left, and I would see that somebody set a fire, and I would stop to help them to put out the fire. What I have to realize is that that's not focus. It's having a good heart, but if I want what I say I want, I have to focus directly on this. If this person to my right likes to set fires after I help him put out the fire, then I have to stay focused and let him watch everything or her everything go up in smoke. If that's what your desire is, if that's what you're focused on, then I have to allow you to do that because in order for me to reach my objective, I have to stay focused. And it's a beautiful thing when I realized that because it put me on a search, and the search when I searched and I read a few things and it told me about you can either go down this road or you can go down this road. One road leads to prosperity, the other road leads to fun and debt. So again, I'm back to a choice. Which road do I want? Like I said, this road leads to fun. This road leads to financial freedom. Being able to call my own shots. Being able to not having to go into a job and someone telling me, I need you to focus, stay on task. Financial freedom allows me to remove myself from situations like that where somebody can talk down to me, or if I find myself in that situation, which a lot of times not a lot of times, but there's been times I found myself in that situation, and me operating from a millionaire mindset, I've clearly told people, you can't talk to me like that. The check you want me to wait on, I can write it myself. Again, That goes to my belief system, that what I feed my mind. But I'm focusing now on really on my financial freedom, and I realize I got excited because I know now focus. If I just focus on that, not to my right, not to my left, just that, we become unstoppable. We become unstoppable. I spoke before about discipline, but now I really, really know the science of focus. Most people that I study now or observe as I go along who are successful, they don't speak about discipline. They don't speak about focus. They just do it. They just do it. And it becomes second nature to them. If you put them around, if they come around some people who are fire starters, they automatically know this is a fire starter, and I gotta go, and they have to go, and they keep going. They don't entertain that, you know, and I'm not gonna entertain it anymore. If you want to start a fire, and I have time to stop and say something to you, I'm gonna tell you, you should put some more wood on it. It'll burn quicker if that's your desire. But I gotta keep it moving. I gotta keep it moving. There's things that I want to do, and I have to get up my own way. I'm I can't nobody stop me or you. As I was thinking last night, I realized I hear the term hater all the time. Hater is a hater to me. When I have myself talk with myself, hater to me means that's an excuse for me to take my foot off the gas. Focus. I can't take my foot off the gas until I get to point A. Hater, that's a generic term. That's a generic term to take your foot off the gas. Feed your mind. Feed your mind what I'm telling you. Feed your mind what I'm telling you and see the results. Focus. Focus. There's a result to focus. Not a result. I mean, there's rewards to focus. If you really stop and pay attention and do a couple of mental exercises with yourself, you'll see that focus has a reward. I made a joke before. People say, I don't see you in the club. I don't see you in the bank. Focus. Direct focus. Oh, man. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. It's the same. It's the same as like I started going to the gym. And I say, somebody said something to me. I told them, it'll pay off upstream. When I get to point A and everything's clicking, because in order for me to have financial freedom, I have to have health. I have to have good health to be able to enjoy what I'm going after. Focus. I can't focus on what the next man's doing, what the next woman's doing. That will make me take my foot off the gas and take a lot of energy. I've robbed myself of a lot of my own energy. I've robbed myself of energy. What's the term I said? I have to get out my own way. Nobody's in my way. I'm in my own way. Focus. If I look to the right or left, I can only blame myself. I must focus on what I want and what time I plan on arriving there, what it looks like, what it's gonna feel like, what it's gonna taste like. That should be enough to keep me focused. What does a millionaire mindset look like? It means when I come in a room, they're gonna open the door. It means when I walk up into a spot, they're gonna say Mister. They're gonna put some respect on my name. They're gonna treat me like I'm somebody. What does it? I don't know what your goal is or what you're seeking, but you have to ask yourself, what does it look like? You have to see yourself there before you get there. You have to see yourself driving the car you want, living in the house you want. You have to see these things in your mind. They require work, as I always say, in discipline, but I want you to have it. I want to see you there, and trust me, every day I have conversations with brothers who are focused. And we sit down and we exchange ideas and we go our separate ways, but we never lose our focus. We stay focused on what it is, our family, whatever the focus is, we stay connected to it. We don't look right, we don't look left, we don't take our foot off the gas. There's still more to be done. We take care of our families, we praise God. We do charitable work. Charitable work does not mean if you know a person setting the fire and you put the fire out once, you stop to help him put the fire out again. No, you recognize that he's a fire starter, he likes starting fires, and you tell him there's some extra wood over there, and you keep it moving. That doesn't make you a bad person. That makes you a person that's focused on what it is you're trying to do to better yourself, to better your circumstances, to better your family circumstances, to contribute to your community, to uplift God's, to show them to where God had brought you. I mentioned last time that I was reading the book, The Power of Focus. I was reading the book, an excellent book. But the book didn't tell me what I'm telling you today about looking to the right, looking to the left. Looking to the right, looking to the left. Focus means you focus on that. All you see is that. It's like when you're young and you're after a young lady and you're a young person, you just see the girl. You don't see school, you don't see studying, your homework, you just see the girl, you just want the girl. Kids, how they say, kids got the most energy. Focus, you're driven just towards that, not to the right, not to the left, not to the party, not to the cookout. You're focused, man. I'm telling you, man. You see people, they have what we want or desire. Study them. Watch them. You'll never hear them mention focus. You'll never hear them mention. If you talk to them, you might hear them say discipline, but it's second nature to them, as it should be to us. Which I'm trying to adapt that principle, man. I mean, I gotta go exercise after I do this, and it's a beautiful thing because I'm gonna go in there and I'm just gonna focus on what I'm doing, and I'm gonna be rewarded with good health. I'm gonna be in a better shape. It's also gonna take all the toxic out. It's gonna take all the toxic out. It's gonna make me think clear. But once I get that runner's high or I get that sweat, oh man, there's nothing like it, man. Then you get into the arena and you see everybody going right and left and you're focused and you like, have a good day, sir. Have a good day, man. Focus. Get out your own way. Hater is a generic term to take our foot off the gas. There's no such thing as a hater. For me anyway. There's no such thing as a hater. If a person lacks understanding, they lack understanding, and that's how I see that. I've never done anything to you for you to feel a certain way, but try to uplift you. So I'm not even going to entertain that. Generic term to get me and you to take our foot off the gas. And that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. I like being comfortable. I like the position I'm in. And I'm gonna go for mine. I have a reason why. When you have a reason why, that makes it even that gives you even more energy. That gives you even more energy, more reason to focus. More reason to why are you doing it? Your child, your wife, your family, your mother, your grandmother, your grandkids. Why? Whether you in the gym, whether you at work and you focus, ask yourself why. That will keep you focused. If you have a big enough why, that will keep you focused. But I can't encourage you enough to stay focused and see yourself there before you get there. Don't let nobody convince you that it's taking too long. Everybody goes through a process, and it's a matter of time. Nobody arrives there overnight. Me and my friend was talking the other day, and we was talking about when we had nothing. People don't see that. They don't see when we was eating cold cuts at 12 noon in my basement apartment. You know, sneaking from work. They don't see that. They don't see that when we had to work overtime. You know, they don't see that when the rent was due. We didn't have the money all the time, but we stayed focused. We looked to the right, we looked to the left because we didn't know any better, but we never gave up. We never let go of the wheel. We knew where we was going. We knew what we wanted. We never used the term haters. We kept our foot on the gas. And I could tell you 5 guys who, like they said, got it out the mud. Got it out the mud means you work hard for it. You work hard for it. It wasn't given to you. You did your due diligence. Focus, you will have rewards. If you focus, remember what I said, not to the right, to the left. Block everything out. If you don't see me tomorrow, you know I love you. You just know he's focused on something. And when he gets it or whatever, he'll share it or he'll let us know because he wants us to have it. Family and friends, please hear me. Please know that I love you, respect you, and will always honor you. Have a blessed day and put your best foot forward. Focus, baby. Rewards. We get it.